Yo buddies, what is up? Welcome back, Beaker here. Guys, today we're gonna do some pretty interesting raids, but I also want to talk about traps. Trap or die. Wait, no, that's something else. Don't do that. But we do want to think about traps. We want to upgrade the most important ones and incorporate them into our base design as best as we can. I mean, it gives you a big advantage in Clash, especially in Clan Wars. So we'll talk about that in a minute, but first, let's check out some raids. So dudes, I had a Clan War army that I didn't actually end up using, and look at what we found. We got the Queen Walk army, and we found a perfect base. You know why this base is perfect? Because, well, the air defense are literally in the first layer of the base. Oh my god. So, also it's a dead base, you know. We could have 3-starred this with anything, probably. But we're gonna go hard on this base. The only problem with this army, man, it's that I have a level 15 queen. That's like the bare minimum you would want to do with this. People ask me this all the time. You guys ask me this all the time. What level queen should I have with this strategy? And I'm going to say 15 is the bare minimum. I mean, look at how long it takes my queen to kill some of these buildings. Even with a rage spell, you know, especially the storages, they are the worst. And if she gets caught up on walls, you're basically screwed. So I would wait to do this strategy until you have as high a queen as possible. I mean, 20 would be better. Anyways, look at this, guys. What we're hoping here is the queen is going to keep going over to the right. Go, queen, go. And get that other air defense. If you take out 2 air defense on a Town Hall 9 base, you've got it. You have got the 3-star, especially when there's no expos. Well, there is expos, but they're not loaded. So yeah, we're pretty set here as long as the queen can get over there. But look at how long it took. Man, it took basically half of the raid. It took her to get from that one area just over there to the corner. So keep that in mind. That's what I'm saying. When you have a low level queen, this is tough. But here we go. Go, buddies, go. So we spam 2 hounds, a couple of balloons behind. No serious strategy here. I'm not even going to use my clan castle. My clan castle had a hound in it. But I didn't use it. I didn't want to waste it. So yeah, we're going to have that for the next raid. And the next raid is going to be all ground troops, except 1 hound. That should be pretty cool, right? You know, I've actually done that before. You throw a hound in with a ground army. It's not the best, but like it's kind of okay. It's like a flying giant, and you know, it goes down pretty fast, but it does help. It tanks a little bit. Anyway, this was the most stressful part of this raid because I'm like, no, wait, balloons, break up. You know, when the balloons stay together like that, it's worthless. You know, it's totally worthless. It's better if they break up into groups, more groups, because, you know, 1 or 2 balloons can take out a building in a couple shots. You don't really need 12 balloons on one building. Like, look at this wrecking crew right here, and the queen's right there. So we're actually not even going to get all these buildings, which is, it is what it is. Whatever. You know, as long as I get all the loot, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. So this is one of the first searches I found, man. I was stoked on this. You know, I had the Queen Walk. I wanted to try it out on a base that was, you know, kind of more challenging than this, but I really couldn't pass this up. This was great loot and pretty good target. Wow, we were close to a 3-star, man. I didn't remember we got that close. 95% would have gotten it, but ran out of time. When you have a low level queen, it's tough to get a 3-star with this because she takes so long to do anything. It takes her so long to destroy any building. Anyways, that's enough complaining. Let's go do some raids, guys. Whoa, what do we got here, buddies? We got some great Dark Elixir. And I didn't really realize this, but I have a very strange army. Look at this army I have. I have 2 golems basically mixed in with my normal army. So let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, I think we'll get this Dark Elixir because we have a ton of tanking troops with these 2 level 3 golems. My golems are only level 3. Man, I'm slacking. I've got to get those things upgraded. Level 4 is a pretty good level golem. So which way are we going to go from? Let's go from this side right here. This side, because that's kind of close to the queen. We want to take her out as soon as possible. All right, any traps in here? Looks good. Looking good. We're so good. We're so good right now. So remember, we have a hound in the clan castle. How's that going to play out? Not really sure yet. Okay, we got the golems down. This is weird, man. Golems and giants. It's going to work pretty good, though. Oh, wall breakers, get in there. Go. Okay, got it. Now, what's next, guys? The hound. Go, hound, go. Oh, this is really weird. I don't feel like this is working that well. What do you guys think? I don't know. We'll see. Go, wall breakers. Go, 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 go. Get in there. Get in there. Go, go. Wait, no, hit the middle. Hit the middle. Okay, here they go. Yeah. All right, they got in there. Now we got to just get the rest of our troops to go in. Wizards are not going in. Hopefully the queen goes in. Goblins, where are you guys going? I think we got this, though. I think we got this. I'm stressed out, but I think we got it. Okay, queen. Hit him up. Hit him up. Where are all my troops, man? Where's the troops when you need them? So, with a pretty crazy army, it looks like I'm barely going to get this dark. So, what does that mean? That means it was kind of a crappy raid. It was just kind of weird, though. Like, having this weird army kind of threw me off, and, yeah. That happened. Anyways, guys, back to kind of talking about traps. So, you guys will notice when you raid an inactive base how big of a difference it is, because the base, let's quit out. I don't care about the rest of this. When you raid an inactive base, they don't have traps. And you guys notice how big of a difference that makes, right? Well, that's because traps make a huge difference. Huge difference. Even spring traps, one of the cheapest, simplest traps, makes a huge difference because you can spring giants, and that's a main part of somebody's army. So back to that. Let's go back to base, and I want to talk about what I think is the best traps. So straight up, I think the best traps are right here. The giant bomb and the seeking air mine. For different reasons, obviously, but the seeking air mine is the best air trap because it's going to take out your hounds. The most important part of a lot of 3-star armies is the hound. So max those as soon as you can, guys. For clan wars purposes, I tell everybody to max those seeking air mines. And of course, the giant bombs. We all know that. Max your giant bombs as soon as possible because they're devastating to hogs, and any army, really, any army gets destroyed by giant bombs. But one of the underestimated ones is these air bombs. You guys ever seen one of these hit a pack of balloons? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. It can completely take out a pack of balloons if they're already damaged. So I would say keep these babies pretty high level. Let's see, all mine are level 3, but we're gonna start working on them, getting them up to max. So let's go ahead and start one right now. We'll probably start 2 today. Let's go ahead. One to level 4, and hey, let's do another one. So we're gonna work on those. That's really my focus right now, and also the skeleton trap. Now I don't have to tell you guys know the skeleton trap is crazy in Clan Wars. Really against ground troops. I feel like the skeleton trap is best when it's set to ground. I didn't have that one set to ground. But I prefer that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I know a lot of people do like air on those, but it's good either way. And last but not least, you know, the bomb. The bomb is pretty good. Let me show you guys what I like to do with the bomb. You put the bomb just like this, and it'll kill wall breakers. If a wall breaker comes in there and, you know, tries to hit this wall, why can't I move this? Ugh. If a wall breaker comes in here and tries to hit that wall, it'll blow up from the bombs. The bombs will kill it before it blows up the wall. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but it's a useful way to use wall breakers. Useful way to use them. Anyways, guys, let's get back to the raids. Man, I must say, this is one of the stranger things I've seen in a while. We got a Town Hall 10 base here. He's got a ton of Dark Elixir. For some reason, he doesn't have his expos loaded. I guess he thinks we're all not good enough to raid him or something. So he intentionally seems to have his expos not loaded. All right, dude. Challenge accepted. So he has his Infernos on single. We like that. We like that. That's really gonna be better for me because I have Giants, Barbs, Arch. Singles don't really do anything to that. So let's try this. Let's try this out. We're gonna go from this side, the queen side, and the dark side, and see what we can do. Oh, dude, he does have one expo going. Maybe they're just not loaded for some reason. I don't know. I can't think about it right now. I gotta raid. I've got to go in here and raid. You guys are like, shut up, Beak. Please raid. So that's what we're gonna do. So this expo is gonna, yeah, just slaughter me, but that's okay. We'll throw one giant over there just for good measure. And I think we should be okay here. All right, let's go. Time to go. Woo! Some barbs, some arch, some giant. Getting ready to go. We're going to throw a rage spell in here and some wall breakers. Go. Get in there. Go. Oh my goodness. Why are you not in the rage spell yet? Go. Okay. Don't die, wall breakers. Don't die. Oh my goodness. Get in there. Go. Okay, I think we're going to get that storage. No problem. Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, man. My wizards didn't really go in. That's always kind of scary when that happens. Looks like we're okay, though. Queen's on it. Okay, now I just would like to get this other drill over here on the side. Looks like my archers are getting it, though. Oh, no, targeted. Woo! Queen got targeted. And look, she's so weak, man. She's not going to kill that town hall, which is okay. Let's get out of here. We got the drill just in time. Whoa, that was sick. We just got a lot of Dark Elixir. Wow. I didn't expect that to go so well, but, you know, having the queen, having a spell, having good clan castle troops, it's not that hard to take on a Town Hall 10, especially an easier one. And that was definitely an easier Town Hall 10, mostly because his expos were like, as you saw, in very strange positions. And those single infernos. Single infernos are a breeze, man. So anyways, let's go back to base. So guys, the last thing to talk about with traps is the spring trap. I didn't really mention it before, but you guys basically know about the spring trap. It's a great trap, can spring up to 3 giants or 3 hogs, something like that. And you want to put it in funnels like this. Tight areas where troops bunch up. You guys know that. But, you know, don't underestimate the spring trap. I know on some trophy pushing bases, I've just disregarded springs because people don't use giants at high trophies, but you can do other things with them. You can spring wizards, wall breakers, things like that. So, you know, get crafty with your spring traps sometimes. If you're at really high trophies and people aren't using giants, try putting a spring trap out towards the edge, you know, spring some wall breakers or wizards, or right up on the wall at an area where you know people are going to be using wall breakers, things like that. But, you know, that's really up to you. Spring trap's probably the most, probably the easiest one to pick a good spot for. So I'm pretty confident you guys can do that. But as far as seeking air mines, I like to put them right next to the air defense. That's an obvious one. As far as these red air bombs, I like to put them in the corners, kind of. Not really close to the air defense, because then a hound is just going to hit them. So I kind of put them over in the corners, sometimes near a wizard tower, either way. And as far as everything else, it's up to you. If you want to do double giant bombs, you know, like, well, I don't have space for them on this base, but you can do double giant bombs in between 2 defenses. And that's good against hogs. You guys know that. That's a pretty well-known one. And then the final one, skeleton traps. Put them in the middle. That's always going to be my recommendation. I think skeleton traps always belong in the middle. They don't have to be like crammed right in the center. Just close to the middle. You know, you can spread them out a little bit. So I think that's going to be it for today. We upgraded a few traps. Pretty psyched on that. Looks like we don't have enough to do any more, but we will work on that in the near future. I want to max these traps as soon as possible because they're so good in Clan Wars. So good. I'm psyched. So anyways, hope you guys are psyched too. If you like this video, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.